McFlufferkin said so Discord was on the fritz earlier. Glad it's back up and also not happening during a React stream.
Ooh,
Lone Syndicate said, "What's up, Grin?"
Oh, what's up with you? Microphone is a mile away from me. What's up with you, ladies and gentlemen? Ooh, I just had a whole day of painting, but I feel like I finally got it, man. Oy vey. Ooh, okay.
Bolty _ 1337 said EYYO.
Ayo, what's good, Bolty? Bolty, what kind of mom will you be reading? Lone, how is the one game? The Gotcha Extraordinaire game? Fluff, how is the games you're currently streaming and playing? I seen that you had Dark Tide on the list of things to play. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Shut up. Don't speak. Don't speak to me. Not you guys. The video yelling at me. This. I'll have that stay there. That's fine. That's fine. I'll bookmark this so I don't lose any of them. Let's hope my computer can handle having a couple tabs open. All right. And playing games at the same time. I know, disgusting. Anyways, boom. All right. Oh. This is my dumb face. Wouldn't it be awful if the thing was in there? Yeah. Also, wow, I'm mad. Okay,
McFlufferkin said BL4 today, trying to finish the DLC.
Ooh. Oh, shit, I thought you already had that wrapped up. Shit. You must be, right there, though. Literally right there. Come on, open up. Let's go to face cam. Just go back to this. I want to make myself slightly smaller. There you go. Some of this. Very good. Gang!
Lone Syndicate said, "Grin, I had the best stream ever last night, not because of the stream itself, but because the ending we raid a new VTuber during her debut stream, and it filled me with a warmth like no other."
Oh, that's so wholesome! We got creepy monsters talking to us in our ear. 1 second. What do you call it? That's fucking awesome, man. Did they have because that was always the thing that caught me. Back when we were kind of okay. We were considered a small streamer, but still had 20 viewers essentially. Back when people had die things. But it was so cool when you rated someone and someone was like, "Oh my god!" This, and it always. I remember a few things where I was like, "Yeah." And, now that I look back on it, I don't want to ruin it, but it was. It's very rare that people stick around almost always, because I think people also don't even have time to watch the one person, So yeah, I don't know, but regardless, I do remember how meaningful it was, and I don't think it's even about someone locking in and staying with your stream or whatever. I think it's more about just the what is it called, the fact that someone's "Hey, I think you're worthy to spotlight," basically. I think you have enough of whatever it is that I think I want people to see more of you. It's encouragement, basically. At least it's in my opinion. But I'm so curious what the reaction was, because that was the thing I think that could if I remember correctly, it's dude, nothing better than seeing someone be grateful for something, I guess. Even though you're probably at least I was it's not that crazy, but still. Anyways, ooh, let's push this over here. Can I finally have my coffee? Is it cool down? It is. Fluff says, "Yeah, that Spice Goat's first stream was super sweet." Oh shit, who's that? Spice Goat? Hot damn. Is it a spicy goat? Looking kind of dressing kind of cute? Or is it it's on fire or some shit? I don't know. I just bit my tongue. Ah. Ooh. Can I show you guys something real quick that I painted today?
McFlufferkin said space goat, not spice.
Space. Oh, it's a space. I fucking hate the space. Anyways, real quick.
Lone Syndicate said she was a super sweet space goat VTuber. It was very wholesome. She had some tech issue. Her Nightbot wanted to throw down. It didn't like my raid message and even timed me out, and she felt so bad.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, well, sorry. I've passively put myself in a situation that you tell me, and I'm reacting on huff. But 1 second, can I take a picture of this? So, gang, 1 second. There's that guy. Bang. Give me 1 second. Then there is a foot that I would like to show you. Bang. I still haven't painted in the other stuff. I gotta make a point to do that so I can see it all come together exactly. And then I have this one also similar color, but different execution. Also, we have this piece of shit, which I just thought was like, yeah. So these are some experiments that I did real quick. Bang. Okay. All right. Now I gotta do the whole process of uploading it to the thing. One of them, I wonder what your guys' reaction will be, because when you're learning how to do anything, you become a destroyer. Okay? Because unless you wanna reprint some bullshit, you're like, fuck it, kill it, we start again. 1 second, we will play Warframe at some point today. 1 second, probably, maybe. I don't want to commit, but maybe, probably. Boppity boopity. Oh, I didn't get to show you. Oh fuck, I forgot one. Shit. God damn it. I could just take a picture from Discord. I thought it wasn't working that way. 1 second, son of a bitch. You guys have no idea the gymnastics of me trying.
Lone Syndicate said my words exactly when she apologized, but I literally sat through her whole stream. My ninjas followed her, and she followed me back. The whole interaction was a wonderful way to end my night.
Oh, yeah, man. That's the shit that like makes you be like, this is irrespective if we like pop off. It is just such a warm. You have the opening, I guess, to be like to create such a warm community, like a wonderful community. Warm is what in my head means a thing. But anyways, all right. 1 second. This. All right. This. I just wanted to show you guys that one. Do not look at my messy desk. I feel bad enough. Okay, I know I need to get I need a fresh slate. All right, bah. Anyways, you know how I made fun of that one girl who had like she has like resin everywhere. Those, so like I'm not that bad yet.
Said, got a legendary class mod to drop for cash that seems to fit my build exactly. Converts action skill cooldown to action skill damage, as well as providing buffs to reload and such. Pairs with cards.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I haven't seen any cash builds pop off that I'm like, yes, yet. I seen like a couple, like the card ones look kind of neat, and the summoner ones look kind of neat. But yeah, I haven't seen any that like stand out to me in a big way that I'm like, yes, all right. More shit on the Discord from your boy. All right, before we get too caught into the weeds, gang, I did some experimenting today because basically I was like, I need to nail this. Like I've talked to you guys about this beforehand. I'm like trying to just get like a good ground level framework thing to build off of infinitely that like I can use for the rest of my goddamn life if I want to. Anyways, I'm sorry. Let me jump over to Discord real quick. So this is what I did today. Nothing too crazy. It is when you're like constantly shifting paints. Like if you just have to paint one big thing, it's one thing. But if you have to paint like 3 different things, you have to constantly fill up your like cup in different ways. Anyways, where is the art tab? I am blind. There. Boom. Art tab. All right. So here's the first thing I thought was funny. You know how I made that like cool this guy? Isn't that neat? Well, violence, and he's destroyed. I killed him.
But GRINN YouTube update, I upload my spending guide in G7S. How many views it got? Then try and guess the impression click rate.
Let's see. But update new spending guide. Ooh, with that thumbnail. The thumbnail is really good. I would say, I think your average is around like 200 to probably 500. That's like the range, I think, of your average. I would say with the thumbnail like that, and also with the like very clear. There's people who are gonna have that problem, who want that video. I would say it pushed into the upper range of 600, and or 6 or 8. I just feel like it'll be something that grows. I don't know, because it has the potential to pop off. I don't know. I'm really bad with this kind of stuff because I only go by like YouTube needs data first, then like see that you're consistent and like delivering value, and then it'll like put your channel into a category of like. They're not a bot, basically. I think you only get over the hell unless if you consistently upload for like a month and or you have an account and you can trickle upload for like 4 months. But anyways, I would say that. As far as impressions,
McFlufferkin said, I did decide to snag that starter pack that gets that signature arc for the MC. Love the weapon skin it provides.
The signature for, is this a cash thing? Okay, I didn't know there's a starter pack. Yeah, that's my guess. My guess is 700 to 800 views.
Lone Syndicate said it got 38 views, but a click rate of almost 8%.
Okay. it way off. First of all, yikes for me. That's great actually. Lone came into the channel one time and said like, hey, one of my videos got like insert this much, but I think it was a short, and that's thrown me off basically. But I made it just from the one. Anyways, it got 38 views, but the click rate was almost yeah. That's amazing, Lone. Click a CTR is what we call it. CTR is a fucking awesome. If anything above 3 is like you're a part of like the 30 percentile of YouTube. Everyone sucks basically. CTR sucks. But it's funny because again, it's weird, but like CTR, say you have like 5 videos you make and 2 of which have really good CTR, but they're spaced massively in between each other. Not the best signal for YouTube. It means you're basically still kind of up and down. But if you get fucking 2 back to back, like 8 CTR and then another one, because YouTube will be like, what are the odds this person hit lightning twice? What do we call it? Lightning strike twice. That's saying. And then it'll push more because it has that built-in data. Or at least that's the way that it was described to me, which makes sense. Basically, YouTube is always trying to validate if you because it has like so many options to push people. So why is it going to prioritize you? Well, it's going to prioritize you when you clearly know your audience well enough that you're able to like constantly make them want to click. And then it'll be like, okay, we trust you to be able to satisfy these people. Here's all the opportunity you can possibly have. In this case, it's called impressions, which is how many times YouTube shows your video to something alongside something. And yes. But yeah, that's awesome. What do you call it? That's fantastic. Again, views mean nothing at that stage because it's just not the metric that matters. The metric that matters is CTR.
Lone Syndicate said, glad to
time.
see GRINN has much faith in me, but daily shorts have been popping off. I got my first 2K views on a short.
Ooh, which one was it? Was it a down bad one? Probably. Anyways, yeah. Real quick, just we get to Warframe things. I basically, so after a lot of testing with like, for instance, this, it's kind of interesting. This was trying to see if I could just basically take a paintbrush and like slap on my target colors and my analogous highlights. So I wanted like a dark hoodie with some like purple stuff going on within the peaks. And seeing if I could do that. And I also tried to put like like a shadow thing here. Anyways, I just want to see like if you could basically just map out your colors and then hit it with an airbrush and soften up all those lines, and you can absolutely do that. So it's a great way just to dump color, basically, which is great. Anyways, and this is what it looks like when it's done. You still see those like subtle hue purples. I think it looks actually quite nice. Anyways, but that was kind of a success. That worked. But what didn't work is basically the whole like, I think it's like theoretically, there is such a thing as a shadow anchor, which is like this, which is basically, okay, what if I took the opposite inverse color purple? In this case, it's, I believe, dark green, or green, and you just make it dark because it's a shadow. But the reality is that, like, most of our eyes can't perceive many shades of darkness very well at all, especially when it gets into the range of, like, a genuine contrast shadow. So it's kind of a moot point in a weird way. So I basically was like, well then, if that's the case, then why don't I just do the Zenithal highlight thing, get my shadows baked in here, and then just do an analogous highlight and call it good. You know, what the fuck am I doing kind of thing. So that's what I've kind of opted for. And if I want to add shadows, I can just always hit my airbrush and get some like weird color in the shadows. That's possible. But anyways, this is what I want to show you guys. So you can see the legs from one person. This is where I finally started being like, okay, dude, things are starting to make sense. This is also one, it's kind of hard to describe. So this is the one that I think is the most interesting. So basically, this was doing my classic, like an olive undercoat, and then I did like a little bit of shading with some brown. Again, I'll just do shading with like a darker color of green or olive, whatever the fuck, and that'll be good. But what was really interesting is basically this, I did a classic, like, you have dark blue, and then you airbrush light
Lone
blue.
Syndicate said it was the one of me getting the character early. I was kinda shocked, thought that one wouldn't do so good, but the down bad one's also been doing good too.
Ooh, all those guys. I'm happy that you cast various nets to see which one pops. But anyways, I was gonna say, so this one I wanted to test because I'm constantly thinking like, am I crazy, or like, is there just a better way to do this and I'm doing this like a stupid way? And so this was the way that I see most people paint anything, which is basically they paint a dark layer. If you're gonna have blue jeans, you'd paint like dark navy blue, and then you build up to like a slightly brighter navy blue, and then you build up to an even higher navy blue, and you'd have even less of that be present. But as you guys can see, it doesn't exactly like work out. No wrong, there's some shadows here and stuff like that from you slowly building stuff over time. Little bit, kinda, but it's just nowhere as near as like weirdly dynamic, like this subtle shift in light here because this is a recess or a curve. There's like a shadowing here. It just looks more real and believable in a weird way. And yes, I still need to get better at like picking the target color, like the color that I want this to read at, because a lot of the colors I'm just picking are just what it kind of is easy to mix right now because I don't have to be bothered to mix stuff when I'm doing a test. Anyways, but yes, so that's why we're opting for this. So you guys will see this now. There's a big thing over like I don't even need to do this step, but I probably will need to do this step. Anywho, update for what I decide. I think this looks neat. Also, all right. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's game. Boopity boopity. So it sounds like everything coming up loan this week. That sounds like a fantastic week, man. Oh shit, did it finally finish the incubator thing? Right, then I want to finish this before we left and we didn't. Crap. Ready to grab. Incubator thing.
GRed71 said, heyo.
Heyo. What's good, Red? What you be getting up to today? What is this thing? Oh, right, you guys were telling me how to do things. Ooh, Nong invite me. Except, what's good, Nong? Why can't I see Nong? Nong not in the chat? Uh-oh, did Nong is now getting suppressed again? Because YouTube hates him? What's good, Red? Oh, Dojo. How do I say yes? Except.
Lone Syndicate said NTE update Grin, I'm having so much fun. I'm account level 27, got my first team build working on the second team. I've robbed my first bank, done all the story, currently focus on exploration and side quest.
Ooh, okay. Also, Nog says bunch of mods. I did see
this. Said bunch of mods. For y'all incoming.
Got it. I was gonna say I see Nog messaging me on Warframe, and I was like, I'm gonna play Warframe tomorrow, and I'll read that message then. And then I got real depressed about me not knowing how to paint, so then I just went balls to the wall with that. Anyways, what do I have more? This take the whip form. Offer. What are you currently playing, Red? Are you still on Crimson Desert, or is this a different? I thought it was Crimson Desert. I thought Red was telling me something what he's playing. I think it was Crimson Desert. No, he was telling me he's gonna get it. Nintendo Switch. That's what it was. Takes a while, but I get there. So what? So now I imagine, Lone, you are more deep into NTE. What is the loop? So like I'm playing. What is my motivation to keep playing? Like with Withering Waves, it was like the story's pretty good. You're basically like doing the events that they kind of upload, but that's kind of it. You're trying to get like your artifacts, I guess your character stronger is a good way to put it. But I'm hoping NTE is like now I can play with friends. I can do these missions to get more money to buy up the city. I'm hoping it has like more shit like that, where like instead of just like every gacha game dissolves into artifact grinding basically at like the end game. And it's my hope, that this one is like that, and maybe another one like buy up all the stuff in the city, and that's actually worth it. But yeah. Oh my goodness, is this all for? Oh, this is for Warframes. What are all these? Maggot explosion? Helmeth shot. What? Okay. What are all these? That's a lot of mods. Frostjaw? Holy motherfuck. that's a lot. What do they do? There's more? Holy shit. That's wild.
Lone
I wish I
Syndicate
would have
said
slowed
for
down and read
tonight's
all
stream,
those.
We go into prison to break the waifus out of jail. NTE. Ooh. You can play with friends like you can rob banks together and race together. But it all goes back to the city typhoon.
It all goes back to... Oh, okay. Yes, dude, that to me sounds awesome. That to me sounds... like I'm... dude. I'm kind of waiting for the excuse to get the Steam frame to be like, I can have fun again. Basically. But right now I just kind of...
Yeah. Said Red, I can at least assure that most of the fun stuff can be earned, even cosmetics for the characters and vehicles.
I'm fine, still playing Crimson Desert, not much else. I'm tempted. Oh my god, what? You're tempted by... fuck, man, I know Red is a staunch hater of gacha. So the fact that Red's like, I am thinking about it is insane. It's straight up crazy. I know that is not the... Yeah, well, I mean, again, one of the best, like, counters to all that stuff is it's free. You play it, you think it's the same bullshit, and you just uninstall and never look back. You know what I mean? Whereas otherwise, it's like, oh, I gotta pay for it. But like worst case scenario, you try it, it's awesome, you get a couple hours of fun,
Doggo,
done, you know?
Plus the rest of the set. The others are pet weapon mods for Doggo claws, including one of the strain mods.
Oh, shit. Hey, for my doggos, so does it do more damage or not? Okay, let's see if we can prioritize this real quick. How do I make my doggos? What do I have? I don't know what we left off last time. I thought I was waiting for an egg to cook. Or an incubator thing to cook? Ready to build. No, what is done? In progress. I guess we already did it. Did we already cook it? No. What? No, not that. This. Okay, didn't we begin incubation? So now, can I equip... Oh, right, that's what it was. That's what it was. I wanted to buy... Or
Great
this,
Nade
right?
said, Yo,
Oh, it's
what's
complete.
up, Grin?
Claim, sorry.
I'm a little late. I was out for dinner with my dad.
Ooh, some holes. That's fucking
Lone
awesome as
Syndicate
hell.
said, City Tycoon is all weird. You buy properties, houses, daily activities, and earn lots and lots of money. When I robbed that bank, one of my runs, I walked away with like 750K.
Ooh, how
Long
much?
Peter said, I thought you had started that up already.
No, what do you call it? I did not. So we did. We got the incubator thing. So now I think we just begin incubation. We hit this, and now we have 2. Okay, good. I have my boy Tet, who's gigantic. Select imprint, and then I can select the other one. Is there an order matter? Does the order matter? Sorry. And now we have a mama and a data, or a data and a mama, I believe. So now do I hit begin incubation and we let it run, or will that not be good? This might be fucked up to say, but I hope it's a dude dog. Just because I feel like if it's a woman, I'd feel sad. If she starts crying, I'd be like depressed as hell. Also, what is this? Now I can say something? I was just saying, okay. I thought maybe it was saying like there's a thing. Should I begin the incubation process? Once again, I have not played this game at all this week, unfortunately.
Said, yeah, do that.
Do that. Okay.
And also check out the leftmost tab after.
The leftmost tab. This one? This? The leftmost tab. Big B? My guy? Or something else? Yeah, the City Tycoon thing, though, to me, man, is like... God. I just... Man, again, I think about Saints Row, and just that, like, that was... Kind of that idea executed pseudo-poorly, but it still was just so good. Especially how, like, if you did play the money game, you just got, like, OP as hell so fast. It was like they intrinsically put it within your upgrade tree, where like you could basically unlock different perks, but eventually, holy shit, you had all the money to buy all those perks. Just such a cool way of upgrading yourself, because it like gives a value to the side content without like shoehorning you out of a build that you want to pursue. Okay, that's your basic doggo then. Go to your arsenal, tap to the right, and let me see your pets. To the arsenal. I think I have like 2 dogs, like maybe swap. I have Texan.
Lone Syndicate said, also my channel trailer is also
Tet.
doing well with a center of 16%. Honestly, didn't think it would do that well.
It was pretty good. The channel trailers are weird though, like with the it's CTR. I don't know. Yeah, that's tough. I wonder if CTR by channel trailers standard is like bullshit, because it will auto play when you go to your channel. So maybe, I don't know. I have no idea if that's the case. That just, to me, I feel like it would lean on like it would auto play as soon as you go in, so that counts
the other
as a
VTuber that's been
click and
playing
view.
NTE a lot has been calling it more so a gacha with Yakuza elements rather than GTA.
That seems
The
to be-
wanted system and stuff is pretty light, and instead has lots of mini games. Gnawing Fetus said, "Oh, you already had a Helminth doggo built? Select him and we'll build him out."
This one? Is this a helmet one? Oh. Upgrade. How does one... Should I auto? Let's put Otto first and see. There's a special one for him too? Oh shit. Let's not use that on him. Let's wait for the other one to be made. It's a little fucked up, sorry, but yeah. Alright, what did you give me? Helmet charge. Rush on enemies dealing 35% damage in the path. I feel like we want that. I feel like that's something we want. Oh! Accept. And shit, I forgot a very important mod for... Okay. This is like trick out my car, my. Oh, but is there the one that's the summoner, or like the one that has multiple doggos? Because that's the only one I want to see. I want to see just 1,000. I want to see a swarm of dogs or cat things or whatever the fuck, just exude out of the monster. Red says, I'm leaning towards not playing it. Honestly, I've seen enough of the systems. No. It will. Yeah, it might. I just feel like, again, if it's free, it's like I'll just try this Sunday. Fuck it, I'll let it. Oh god, I'll let it rip, and I'll just see. Because you lose nothing. You have everything to lose and everything to. What? How do you say this? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain, basically. So like worst case scenario, it's piece shit. And you're like, gotcha game, at it again. You know, like that's it. Otherwise, you might be like, dude, this is awesome. This is so fun, and I'm happy I didn't have to pay for this joy. You know. Diplix bond and manifold bond. Cool. Equipment arsenal. How does one up? Oh, you can unlock. What? What the fuck is that? This is a whole thing as well. Radioactive crit. Jaw drop? I don't even know who's the thing. Is that, I guess, is their weapon? I guess. Yeah, it's kind of nice. To me, I hope they do lean into the GTification, because I don't think we have a gacha game like that. That's very, how do I put it? Like, cooperative in that sense. Like MMO-like, I guess. I think GTA is one of those games that has like the perfect razor-sharp edge of like, it's not an MMO, but it's kind of what you want an MMO to be, which is I don't need like 1 billion people in the world. I just want like 7 of my friends doing different shit and like interacting with each other, basically. Yeah. Like I don't know anyone who's like GTA Online. Dude, my favorite thing was like going to the vending machine or something, or the store, and getting shot in the head by a drive-by like every 10 seconds. You're like, what the fuck? That was not the highlight of me playing this game, okay? But you getting up to some bullshit with your friends? Peak. So what am I doing? Oh, is this a back and forth telephone thing? Or I gotta look at the thing and go back and forth? Let's see. A Warframe channel. Yes, it is. What if I just take a picture of this? That way I can have it down here. Come on, phone. My phone's been really shitting itself recently. Take a picture of that one. Scroll up here. I don't think I have the energy to like fully send it whatsoever, but you know, maybe something at one point. This. All right, good. And that. Excellent. Boppity boopity. This. Go back to Warframe. Okay, let's build out some shit. Also, I keep saying I have something on mail. Upgrade. All right. Which one is? 1 second. Mall. It's a U. I don't have mall, I guess. Well, mall, no bueno. Hunter.
Gnawing Feeder said potato that one if you want to use that one. And its claws.
I don't have hunter something either. Do we already have mag or something? We don't have magnet claws either. Wait, do we? I thought I seen an M there. I guess not. No. Unless it's already equipped, but I don't think so. Shock claw. Nope. Frost. Am I looking at the right one? I don't have any of those. Oh, maybe it's a different tab. Okay, maybe it's backwards. I see. Is it? You're looking at claws. Got it. That makes sense. I was like, yeah. Not to have any of these? Lloyd.
McClufferkin said, Most of the set mods come from open world bounties. Magnetic claws should be something that drops from newer content.
Raid Nate said. All right, I'm back home. I'll see about getting on Warframe soon.
Oh, hell yeah. So I just want to make sure I basically had... We also want Vitality. We need Strain something. Strain business. We need... Oh my god, there's so many. Don't have that one. Tandem. Shit. Did I put 2 S's? Nope.
Gnawing Fetus said you might not have the exact mods I do, but if not, there should be suitable replacements for.
Got it. Just trying to get everything on paper down. Metal fiber. Pop. Lots of V1s here. Primal, I guess Animal Instinct. I don't think I have Animal Instinct. No. Duplex Bond. Is this the one? It is, I think. Duplex Bond. Companion will clone itself each time you expend 100 energy, up to a max of 3 clones. But can you fully send that shit and get a whole ass bunch of creatures going? And a fetch. Bang. All right, we're missing a couple, but this is the one I want to send. 5. How much is it? That's still reasonable. Will it kill me? No, it won't. Let's go! I don't know if we want to build out the rest. I think we wanted one that was just base damage. Helmeth
Gnawing
Whip.
Fetus said, if you don't have Animal Instinct, you need to do more random shit. It'll give you 1.
Oh,
Tandem, you can have 3 extra doggos out at a time.
I have Animal Instinct, but not the money to pursue it. Weird. Why can't I, You need more random shit. I give you 1. I have the Animal Instinct. I just don't have any space to put it in. I don't want to perfect this guy because I think the previous. Well, surely there has to be a reason why we did the incubation process, right? Surely, like, the stats will be better, maybe. Yeah, I don't really have any energy to spend on these gaps until I perfect him, which will cost 1 of my special potatoes. I'd rather, potato the other one. Upgrade. Well, there's not much to pick from here, so we'll just let it run with this. Do I have that? Okay, what does that do? The companion acts freely as if they see fit. What? Okay.
Gnawing
Sure.
Fetus said, I didn't realize you had one already built. You can rename it if you want, though.
Okay. Oh wait, so is this like is good? So like this version of what's his name is the same as anything else? I'll see if there's a reason why not just a slap on everything.
Catman 11,234 said
Ooh.
we got the GRINN himself. What
It's
it do,
me.
my man? Started My Hero season 6. Looks awesome so far.
Dude,
How are you?
it's one of the few anime that is like a buff. It's like Solo Leveling. Like I see clips of like Solo Leveling, and I know it's gonna be so fucking cool, and I'm just waiting, just patiently. Like again, you may say waiting for what? I don't know, man. I don't need to feel the tingles yet. You know what I mean? My Hero makes me feel those tingles. All right, I want to feel desire. I want to feel like the fervent desire to pursue. Okay, actually maybe that is my my Hero's pretty fucking hype as shit. Anyways, all right. So now we have the main thing, which I believe is the duplication bullshit thing. I could have sworn we've seen a guy who like summoned 16 cats, but I think it may just be in my head. But maybe that's a version of this in
Gnawing
some way.
Fetus said max out the stance and shocking claws.
The stance? But is this the best stance I can get, or is there a better stance? Fuck it, let's say yes. Apply that. And you said what? Shocking claws. Shock. Frostjaw. Magnet. Which one is Shock Claw? Is Shock Claw a different thing? Or is that Magnet? Is Magnet shock? That's the only stance. Oh, wow. What a piece of shit. It's fucking copper. Is there... The shock mod is here? I think you mean magnet. I think that's what you were trying to say. When in doubt... Magnet. Helmet charge gains 10 damage, persist. Is that like a... What's the
Lone
name?
Syndicate said, speaking, if anime been watching a lot of anime as of late,
Ooh.
I finally got to watching Soul Eater, and it is peak. I'm on EP 28.
Gnawing Fetus said, oh shit, I forgot that one I didn't get. That's gonna be a U farm.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I got plenty. I got plenty. The one I really wanted was the one. Frostjaw. I guess we'll just increase like radiation a little bit. The good news is not expensive to level up. At least not a lot of them. What anime have you watched? Have you guys watched that, like, the best anime this season bullshit thing? Like the best rom-com. It's like a blonde lady with, like, dude, it's always a blonde lady. Okay. But yeah, people are saying, like, it's the, I don't know what you get, maybe the best or something. Yeah, it's like the rom-com of this season. Like last season, it was the tall blonde guy with the brunette girl who's super sweet, or like purple hair girl, which is super sweet. And this season, it's like a blonde lady and shit. I don't know. Gal can't be king of it. Is that it? Is that the one? Is it good? Okay, it's good. People say like it's so wholesome and shit, and I feel like it's a little weird
Gnawing
because like I
Fetus
watched a
said
clip.
do the strain mods, then whatever order you want after that. Imo.
Got it. Yeah, leveling up that little power spark thing is wild. Ooh, it's getting expensive. Let's do 50K and call it good. Let's relax. What about these? Are these like super good to level up? Armor. Maggot explode upon death. I don't want him to die though. Unless like maggot counts for everything else as well. Like, do maggots count also as my glaive that spits out like maggots eventually? My glaive. I don't have the glaive yet. I will hopefully one day, maybe possibly. Fetch. Companion gathers. Fuck it. Let's level that up. This is quality of life. Excellent. Now what? Loyalty, armor.
GRed71 said Digimon Time Stranger is on sale now. Probably will get that if I like the demo to get my Pokemon fix until I get a Switch 2.
Ooh.
FYI, the Switch 2 is increasing in price by $50 this September.
Yeah, dude. Nintendo
Lone
is
Syndicate
like,
said,
we're a
I
god.
add that to my queue, but GRINN. You ready for that season 4 of Welcome to Demon School?
Don't do this to me.
Volty_1337 said it's peak red.
Yeah, I remember Bolty showing us. I was shocked when there was, I didn't know Digimon were built like that. Yeah, my child brain was still, all I see is the night guy.
If it's a strain mod, max it. It's only the set maggots that contribute to the set. They only last 20 seconds and are LVL1, so they die fast.
Oh, so that way they explode? Is that way like it's kind of a benefit to that? Gotcha. Well, I don't know if I'll crown this thing, but still. At least we now have a doggo. I don't know if I love the orange gold vibe. Maybe our disgusting monsters creation Nong of your, whatever his name is, Dakar or something, and my Tet will create a cool looking character. Maybe he'll look fugly. Who knows? But yeah. So there's no there's no better stats, right? Like our child, whatever it is, will basically be just like bog standard McGee. Like the only thing you can gain is the coloration. Otherwise, I don't mind a big ass tall dog like I have currently.
McFluffirkins said you can recolor your helmet if you get gene masking kits.
Ooh, I don't think I have that, but that's cool. That's an option. So then there's no. What was the reason why you would like swap shit out? Is there a reason, or is it nothing? Equip those to level those up. That's already leveled. Nice. Boppity boopity. I got so much crap I don't even want, man. And I think I don't want to sell any of it or get rid of it because I might need it or something. I don't know what the fucking word to phrase it is, but yeah. This is I think what we do. Oh no, cleave. Yes. Now guys, I wanted to ask you. Wait. There's stuff to do, right? Isn't that a thing? You guys were saying that there's like a weekly thing that's actually pretty cool to do. Events. Oh, I probably missed out on so many cool free shit in the event tab too. Ooh, an organ catalyst. That's probably worth doing. Shit.
Knowing Fetus said, and you can also armor him too. You used to have to breed or gamble egg hatchings to get different breeds of cats/dogs.
And now they just give. Oh man, wow, we really wasted some resources. Anyways, communication inbox. What's this? Razorback cipher blueprint. Okay. And a color palette. Cute. Okay.
Bolty_1337 said, I am tired AF, so no Warframe from me anymore today.
Fair play. Enjoy your recovery, chill vibe, hangout. You still haven't told me what manhwa you're reading.
McFlufferkin
You said you're back.
Rerun
Hit
of the
me.
Jade Shadows operation. Pretty sure you need to finish that first.
Rerun of the Jade Shadow operation. Pretty sure. Okay, what was that? Oh, so what's good, Phantasm? Phantasm says, Razorback is easy, so free catalyst. What's that? If it's a catalyst? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I have that. Maybe I do. Maybe just play it. I'm not sure if you guys want to do that. I don't know. Wait, shit. Nope. Stop. Yeah. Do you guys want to like grind something out? I don't know if there's anything I can actually do right now besides the story. So I might just start punching through story violently. Yeah. I feel like I have a heat stroke right now a little bit. Dude, I am not hyped for summer, man. Also, I need to goddamn be eligible for this crap. Man, I'm so behind. Anyways. But we have, honestly, we have our doggo, maybe, possibly. Hopefully, he'll summon a bunch of bullshit. And it'll be a bunch of dogs just ripping apart the world, as well as a bunch of tiny little orbs, as well as ranged ballistas. I don't know. I hope they add more summon stuff that you can get.
Bolty_1337 said, I am not reading anything new. I watched ReZero's new season and I am left with nothing again. I don't want to turn back to my old manhwas yet.
Oh, I thought somebody came to the chat and said that they were like, they're reading, they're back in a manhwa, they're reading Pick Me, and they're like, it's fucking the best. And I was like, ugh.
Gnawing Fetus said, you have to use a lot of energy for you to have max doggos out.
Yeah. Panda says, I can help you with the catalyst. Is that a pain in the ass? It feels like it's a boss battle, no? I've never even done any of these, I don't think. Trophy tier gold. Pick Me Up is the best. Okay, so what you did watch that, guys, but you're not back in.
Lone
You're just
Syndicate said also, I started a new drawing doing some
Bye,
premiere
Cat.
art. The new ZZZ agent, that dropping before Billy.
Which one is that again? Oh, right, the one that's like, she looks like a fucking bat, but actually is like a pervert or whatever. Yeah. Anyways. Nothing new yet, though. Nothing new yet? I started reading this one. Does anyone else start reading like manga or manhwa, and you start getting like subtle vibes of yaoi, and you're kind of like, what's going on here, gang? You know? You're like, oh wow, and there's like just a bunch of like handsome dudes. That's kind of normal. And then there's like the ratio of handsome dude to like one lady is way high, and you're like,
McFlufferkin said, I know at least one bat that is also a pervert, so it checks out.
one bat that it's also a pervert. Only read your. Is that the woman one? Do I find that also unprovocative? You know what I mean? It's so fucking peak. The Eternal Regressing Night one is also a very good. I want to get back into that one. That one's just kind of slow, very slow paced. And I feel like I want to wait to like bite back into that. But I do agree it's good.
Lone
I just don't know if
Syndicate
I'm.
said, I
want
feel like you would like
stimulation.
her gameplay GRINN, considering how much you like playing Evelyn.
Oh, is it like that? No. Dude, I still am sad that Evelyn's team is not like fully complete. You know what I mean? Like she still doesn't have an artifact set and shit. But man, one day. All right, gang. Yeah, I think we'll just do story. I'm holding y'all up. Barrow's not here this week. I haven't been able to grind the story on my time, and we do need to make damn like headway through the story. I'm so far behind, it's insane. So we're just gonna do that. Unless y'all are like, no, this is more important, Grin. Stop what you're doing. And I was like, okay, I trust in y'all. But till then, random bullshit go. I appreciate your phantasm, though. What do you call it? Being willing to carry me. A very sweet person as you are. But yeah.
Bolty_1337 said, do your weekly Ayaton treasure.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't know if I'll ever be that guy, guys, being like, yes, it's time to go hunt for a treasure in the void. I know it's probably great, and the endo is like a super big thing. Man, what a nightmare. That sounds like plus 1,000 negative
said
to fun.
It's free endo.
I know. It's just I don't even know what to do, and also it's one of those things where like clearly, like last time, what do you call it? You guys were, it did not go well, so like I have no hope. If it didn't go well for y'all, then I could not be more screwed. Oh no.
McFlufferkin said progress more main story and endo won't be as much of a problem.
No? Ooh.
Lone Syndicate said, but I'll be lurking off to prep for stream, Grin shout. Ooh. If you need me.
Gotcha, buddy. Enjoy your stream. What? What the fuck? What's going on? Oh, we got a board. Man, the whole Railjack thing, I did not fuck with much at all. But it looks like, I feel like there's people who have done everything in this game. And I'm not sure if you can, like, color your ship, but I bet you can. I bet it looks glamorous. Oh, it's really keys. Yeah, I don't know. I just started doing a quest. I don't know what the next one I've decided to do is, but yeah, I probably should have picked. The last quest I did was the what was it called? God, I don't even know, dude. It was some weird thing where like you're riding a horse or something. It was like a weird like roguelike vibe with Drifter. Not that great. Although I did get to play Meg, and I kind of found out how strong she was. I always went with Excalibur, and just yikes.
McFlufferkin said, next big story update will involve Railjack plus needed for adversaries.
Ooh.
Raid Nation.
Oh no.
It would be good for you to progress the story. Thought Grin got to try to make it to the 1999 story.
I know. The goal that we still haven't tapped is the glaive.
Yeah, and name it, and have its name spray painted on the side. My ship's name is Fetus Sack. Lol.
That's crazy. Oh, it's our demon body person. What's with the pill of death? Or, void? What is our creepy alt guy? What is that about? I know we're like a kid and we're formed in the void, or we're in space radiation, we're like immune to it or some bullshit. I don't know. In my defense, the story is crazy. To me, it's not even just that it's complex, it's just that it's also it's not grounded in any fucking thing. You know? I don't really want to. It's also weird because it forced me into the Railjack thing when I clearly didn't have it like fully unlocked. And I don't think I unlocked the thruster, and it was just a pain in the ass. I had to like run my ass off. It was very annoying. Anyways, what does it want from me? Did I do it? I thought this is where we normally pilot it, so maybe now I can do it. I just gotta leave. It's just like we just flipped on the switch, I guess. I don't know. I might have to look up what the heck the quest we should do next is, because I think it maybe just toggled me on like a side quest and not the next most important main quest. Shadow Jade.
The system continues to fall into chaos.
I know we need to get Hex. Hex is a part of it. Maybe it's just all of this. But in order to get Hex, we need to do this one, Whisper. I don't know if we need to do Jade. Let's skip these and just do this. Whisper in the walls. Whatever that is, begin! Take me. Oh, it's back in this fucking nightmare hell. Okay. Deviri, I'm playing it right now. Ooh. Also, Nong says, yeah, and name it some crazy shit. Yeah. It will be good for you to do pro story. Yeah. Mongolia? Who, am I right? Dude, I get that.
Raid Nate said this one is kinda long in GL.
No. What if we just decide, hey, we got places to be, things to see. Who needs to be aware of what's going on, you know?
Bolty_1337 said, by the way, I was able to get some Pokemon cards over Amazon today and they all arrive tomorrow. 3.
Dude, Bolty, I feel like, I remember watching this clip, it was so funny. I think it had like, what's the guy from The Office? Steve Carell? It had Steve Carell in it. It was basically him like, we're in a bubble. It's about to pop. Sell everything. And he knew that because like normal people are starting to catch on. And bro, I have seen just an insane amount of like shorts attached to Pokemon bullshit card thing. Like this is $10,000 type shit. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, I never got any of this in my feed. And I got a little bit. I got like trickles. Ever since Bolty has like came in here, I started talking about it. I'm like, dude, it feels like the bubble's getting bigger. Okay. I'm not saying it's gonna pop yet. Maybe this has a lot of spandex, a lot of flex, but right now it feels like, damn. Dude, my brother even getting into it. My brother went to Edmonton and got a fucking thing. What was it called? Like a card pack for like $200, and he hit. He got one. Oh, he spent $100. He got a card worth like $300. And I think this is how they get you. This is how they fucking get you by the balls, guys. Also, it is totally gambling for kids, like for sure. If I had a kid, I would be like, listen, guy, we're not gonna be able to play Pokemon. The Hundo P. It is a way for people. They have sold gambling to children. I'm waiting for Yu-Gi-Oh to get a comeback. Remember those fucking awesome like arm drive things? That's what I would love. I think Digimon would have a card game. Probably. Don't think I've ever seen that. What now, man? Bunch of runes and shit. Pretty place. The level design's always been pretty crazy in this game, so that's neat. I hate that. Stop. Break my knees. Okay. Open up. Explore. So I got to explore. Is it down here? Probably not. Okay, no, just weird bullshit. All right. Oh my God! Look at him. That's a beautiful iris, man. Look at the detail work on this. Oh man, imagine to paint this. All these little grooves you had to fill in. Kill me.
Bolty_1337 said Digimon did get a new card game with the Time Strangers release. It's actually in a pretty good place. RN.
I feel like a lot of things are like, I feel like
GRed71 said I used to really be into TCG of Pokemon and Digimon when I was a kid. Mostly just as something to collect. But I fell out of that, I don't remember why.
I wonder. It's not letting me use my powers. Bullshit. Oh, who would have thought running right through an arc does that to you? Let's just summon our stuff just to be safe. Is our dog also gonna pop off? Honestly, we might be spewing out like doggos because I have one of those special things where whenever I like, it's whenever you expend enough of energy, and I basically can like recover my energy really, really quickly if I like go right through somebody. So I'll both expend and regain energy quite quickly, I think, with Caliban. So it's a chance it could work out. But yeah, I don't know if it counts in my head, man. Like a card game, I feel like has to be present recent, like in the past, like when we were kids. Because right now, like, ever since Gwent or some bullshit, I remember everyone's like, it just kind of become like a, let's make a battle royale, let's make a hero shooter, let's, you know, it's just the same, like...
Said, gotta spend energy to summon a doggo. I think it's 100 energy per doggo, max of 3 additional doggo.
Ooh. Can I see... Oh, you son of a bitch, Taxon, you fucking
Raidenade said I
monster.
used to collect Pokemon cards all the time as a kid. Good times.
We did both. My brothers did both. I didn't give a fuck about any of this. You know, I did collect, guys, for like, I collected 4, because I'm just not a collector at heart. Guess what I collected, guys? Yes, it's a childhood thing. I'll give you a quick hint. It was not a Bionicle, okay, or Lego. It was the only other thing that if you grew up in the age of Yu-Gi-Oh!, it was also a very cool thing.
Said Beyblade was the cooler UGIO to me.
The fact that you immediately got it, I don't even reply.
Said,
But that
at
was
the
it.
very least, I now know that I am not cursed by the Amazon gods, meaning I now know it's just being lucky about getting an invite.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I know there's probably like many defense mechanisms to that, but dude, I remember fucking Beyblades. Beyblades in Canada, I feel like hit different. All right. The reason why I say that is because. Also, what is happening? Why is it all whoopee on my screen? Do I got a fucking spell book, dude? Oh, please tell me that they let you get this weapon. A fucking spell book? Please tell me this is a thing. Oh, dude, please tell me this is a weapon.
Raidenade said Beyblades were so damn peak.
Dude. Well, the reason I say they hit different in when I was a kid is because in Canada, you'd have like such fucking cold weather where people would basically like make crazy shit. Like, again, it's like perks of living in like ice place, basically. But you take like any sort of like
Flufferkin
tub.
Said, yep. And it has exclusive mods, more so meant for Dante.
Oh, I guess that's actually kind of cool, actually.
1337 said, I used to have modded ones that were sparking on contact.
Dude, I love this. Maybe we gotta play Dick Dante. It just feels cool to be a caster like this. Shit, how hard is Dante to get? What does Dante do also?
Gnawing Fetus said, yeah, there's a spellbook weapon. And Dante's Exilus weapon is a book as well.
Ooh. Is there one that's good for everybody, or is it like, nah, Dante, they're both meant for Dante. Dante can't, everyone else is like shitting themselves if they use it kind of thing. But I fucking love this. You gotta tell me there was fucking magic in the game. Not like this. I know there's like powers, but it feels different. It feels very different.
Flufferkin said you get this fully upgraded. It's one of the best sidearms for utility.
Ooh. I just like how like you build up a charge and shit. Also, we should definitely summon our whole roster.
Bolty underscore 1337 said comment
It took a while, but I got there. One of the best fucking shorts ever. ICAS coming. One of the most cursed shorts ever, man.
I use it on a few frames, mainly as a buff book, and also to lag out PPL from Mexico.
Oh, is that what it does? I just like the fact that like you can basically do like little baby casts and then just have a big ass cast. We got a bullshit thing over at Twitch. We got some bullshit lying mother effer bot person. But yeah, dude. Anyways, what I was saying in Canada, basically you'd get like a little baby pool, or whatever, like a tiny little pool, like a little trough, basically a circle of trough. Anyways, you'd fill it up with water, and yeah, you'd have like this absolute peak Beyblade like goblet or like dome, essentially. Not dome, inverse dome, whatever. Bowl. And it was like so peak that you would go to your fucking, and at recess you'd all just rip this shit and it would just battle it in there, and fucking shards of ice would be banging off the side of the bowl and stuff. Hit different in Canada, I tell you what. But very cool. Are there wands? Ow. Spin. Are there staffs? Like, I mean like wizard staffs, not like bow staffs. I know there's bow staffs. Shit. Wake up! Open
Bolty
the sleeper. I'm trying.
_1337 said, I checked out some modern Beyblades a week ago, and man, shit is not like they used to be.
No? Is it like all metal or is it
Flufferkin
worse?
said, this is the closest thing to a mage weapon right now.
Dude, I do not like the open neck thing. Looks like cleavage, but worse. You know? Dude, I hate this visual so much. I can't describe it. He is both like old as fuck, trying to look like a tiny boy, which just gives me halo energy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Also, the glasses piss me off. Everything about this doesn't make me happy. What would you guys do if I came on stream with a turtleneck? All the way up to my I feel like it would just blend in with my beard. It would just be like dark, dark, dark. This is the closest to a magic weapon, otherwise you
71 said he's gay GRINN. His style fits.
Is he? I don't know if that's... I feel like many gay people have better style than this. This looks like, yeah. It doesn't hit. Gay people look fly as hell sometimes. They care too much about their appearance. This guy is out here looking like... Yeah.
Flufferkin said Lloyd has undergone continuity a lot of times. It's possible he was a female Orokin at one point of a previous body.
Got it. So he's a woman
Bolty
trapped in a...
1337 said it's all just easily breakable plastic. Even the arenas are garbage and tiny.
That's
I remember cutting a hole with my Beyblade because it literally had blades.
Yep. I remember them shit had them metal, heavy as hell. You'd go in there and you'd be like, your asshole friend would have just bought like a fucking pure bit of steel, basically. And then he also, I remember us getting stupid. I remember one guy fucking taped goddamn razor blades to shit. It was a problem. In hindsight, yikes. But do I still remember this memory? I was so stupid. I had like this razor, and for whatever reason, I had like glue. And I glued this like razor to one of my pencils, and I kept it in my case for like ever, in my school case. And it was one of those things that like so much time had passed, I didn't realize how stupid it was until one of my teachers came by. This was like I think it was 17. And yeah, my teachers came by and she's like, "Is that a fucking razor blades like put into the thing?" And what the only reason I think I got out of it is because I was pretty good at talking myself out of situations. And also I was like, "Yeah, you can take it. Like I don't have any binding to it. I just did it because sometimes you need to cut something or something like that." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if you want to like throw it in the trash, you can if it's something weird." And she was like, "Okay." Just don't do it again. I'm okay. I think if you just have a lot of like whatever energy, I think people will kind of go like, I think either like he's stupid or slow, or it's just like I don't want this kind of problem. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, yikes. What is your problem? Oh no. I just gotta talk to him. I don't think I gotta actually do a thing. This word I gotta like, yeah. Ew. So it looks like kind of like a bunch of weird B characters from like Nickelodeon, you know? I feel like most children's like anything is trying to terrify you. Like this is horrifying, and this is what most shit would be.
McFlufferkin said Orokin continuity was their form of immortality, but they would swap to a new body in order to do so. Obrecht and Lloyd both did so for a centuries, decided to stop and grow old together.
Altered Carbon, but with more steps. Actually, this probably is the exact time when Altered Carbon was popping, so it's funny that I wonder what came first, you know? It's Ben. I'll say it's Ben. Ben, hey Ben. How are you over Twitch, Ben? Ben, I swear to God, if you talk about a thing that you are gonna do art and thing on Discord, I should reach out. I'll purge you off this planet. Okay? I swear to God. Bobbity boopity. This. Oh my God, dude. Throw back. Dude, I remember our version of this was blue. I remember playing you guys remember the, oh dude, it was so good. I think it was like one of the first games I genuinely thought was like so ahead of its time before it was even, do you guys remember like the, Hot Wheels computer game? Dude. So ahead of its time. Like, nothing was even close. I remember playing, like, stupid school games where it's like, what apple is the math? And it was just awful. Absolute cancer. And then there was the fucking, goddamn... what is it called? I can't think of what it's called. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels, a PC game. Absolute peak. Bodhi says, we need this as a soundboard for Fluff and Lone's streams. Which was it? What did I say? What? What was it? Grinn's a speech about a commission artist. Oh, I'll purge you from this world. Yeah. I feel like we all have our version of it, probably. Uh-oh, did I not do good?
GRed71 said, those Hot Wheels games reminded me a lot of the Speed Racer movie.
Of the Speed Racer movie? Yeah. Dude, I've seen this one video, like, I think it's like a Marvel movie that people didn't really like. Had like Celestials, some big ass things. But there was like a discount Superman. There was a discount like Flash. But it was one of the few movies where people always attribute this one to being like so good. Ew. Sorry, it was so good for its speed, like fights and shit. And I wanted to tell Kat about it because I'm sure Kat watched it and enjoyed it. But it was one of the few times like Speed was ever done really well because apparently like Speed is always shitty in games or like movies because it's always just slow. Like in order to show the speed, they just slow everything down to his crawl, you know? Oh, is this the guy? What? Is this what we turn into? Probably not. Is this middle-aged drifter?
McFlufferkin said, welcome to the 1999 teaser.
Oh. Well, you're old and weak and sick of it. Got it. Feels like a stripper vibe a little bit. Actually, it's very close to Dead Sector. So I take it this is where they ground everything, so we're not zooming across the map anymore. You know, I don't know if they had the capacity to make an attractive-looking character. I think they did this one. He looks nice. Never been a fan of the part, but it works with the weird button shops and shit. Kind of a very Leon Kennedy vibe. Are we playing? Oh shit.
Bolty_1337 said, AHES space AK-47.
Ooh, a space AK. I hate that I can't slide.
Raidnade said the song in the background for this is by 9 Inch Nails, by the way.
Yikes, is it?
McFlufferkin said no, you still get to zoom around. Proto-frames are an experiment from Albrecht where he took the strains of various Warframes and injected them into these humans back in 1999 Earth.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So they're like, yeah, it's very much Dead Sector. It's very like half human, half flesh thing.
Find that doctor and try bastard on day one. Then I wouldn't be alone on New Year's Eve.
Let's see, is it? Do I just not have him like mapped out, or like can I just not sprint here? I could have seen something fall. What is this? Oh! Jesus Christ! Oh, we do have to. Okay, I don't know why I was. Yeah, sorry. Now we're still zooming. We're still zooming. Whoa! I pop off with this. Let's see, this is very. I was expecting more of a grounded thing. It's not. It's still just as crazy. Maybe it's just a little bit less OP because not everyone needs. You don't need mods to be proficient.
9 Fetus said Arthur is the proto-frame of Excalibur, so if you remember how to play him,
Hey.
Uwe got this.
A little bit. I don't know if I know how to play him. I just have played so much melee in the game that I kind of could just lean on that. It does feel kind of weird, like, it feels floaty in a weird way. Like, so you can, like, melee and not... Like, you're almost, like, jumping on people's heads, which is cool. That's fun. Also, I think he looks awesome. I wonder if he's, like, you can, like, play him instead of Excalibur. Like, yeah, run around as him. Because I like his visual. Actually, I don't like his, like, yeah. The head is cool. The body is just whatever. It's just Excalibur, you know? Oh, this is where we get the cats. Jesus, fuck, that's a huge cat. Ooh.
Gnawing Fetus said if it's a proto-frame, you can use it as a skin.
Oh, okay. No. Aiden Pierce? What the F? What the F? No. Why? What was with this? Watchdog was not that successful, okay? For it to be in every variable is insane.
You are late.
Maybe it's just generic hacker, bro.
Volty_1337 said it's Eminem.
Is it Eminem? I see, man. Whenever I see that damn collar and like that specific type of hat, I think it's goddamn Watch Dogs stuff. And I don't know why. Again, like Watch Dogs was like in another game. There was like a throw. And I'm like, what? I mean, Ubisoft might have just been like, fuck it. Do you want it? You can use it. But maybe.
Albrecht made it to 1999 in one piece. But that thing is still on his heels. Albrecht rarely smiled after his return from the void. And never like that. I smashed the casket for nothing! It followed him anyway!
Okay.
Silence, creatures! It seems the murmur
G-Red71 said, I know it does not matter much, but your green screen is showing a bet. Left side and left top corner.
Is it this? It's kind of not perfect. Like this? It could be worse, but yeah. I don't know if it's a corner. Is it this? I see this. Yeah, it is that. Left. So this is my left. This is my right. So your left would be this, I believe. I can fix it. I gotta get off my chair now. What if I just like move my way further this? No, that's still not tall enough. Anyways, maybe if I get a fuse wash, I'll fix it. I hate when I ran out of bandwidth for the story here when like I think this is the cooler part of the game, which is like the whole 1995 human hybrid things. Open arsenal. Speaking of that, I want to switch out my goddamn dog, man. What the F? Tet. Get up in here, Tet. Is everything on you still? Okay, good. I hope that's right. Okay. All right, what do you want from me? We have to swap to... Ooh, we got the book, dude! Already mastered,
G-Red71 said, I don't mean to nitpick, I'm just pointing it out in case you care about it.
No, I know, I appreciate you telling me. Again, it's something that I'm like, I will fix it, but not now. Later, maybe. So now we have a spell book. Magic. I really hope to get more spell books. See, this is really neat. Oh, it's fucking pretty bad as far as like weapon is concerned. It's got a crazy range problem. What other abilities does the spell guy do? Shit. God damn it. Well. Ooh, we got the Chateau one. It's not as kind of involved as I thought it'd be. Can I have enough energy to cast my actuals? Ah, fuck it, let's just do these guys. Bang. Spin!
Gather enough of the floating Warframe glyphs, and they should reinvigorate the organs you're here to protect.
Oh, it's a pick up bullshit thing.
Case,
Got it.
the promised operator never showed.
Bop, 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 bop.
The necromex never could be compelled to attack the moon. Albrecht suspected they could no longer distinguish between the indifference and himself. In theory, he was reluctant to confirm.
Spin! I keep hearing Mongol throat singing. Definitely a vibe. Especially, what is the odds of that and that meme we seen yesterday, where it was just like a guy proving he has not Amish, I keep saying Amish, Mongolian cred. Also, can I finally summon my actual range guys who just nuke everybody? Hey, boop! Big boom go! Never mind, they killed you. I thought maybe I'd have a chance.
McFlufferkin said you're hearing the voice of the man in the wall.
Oh, is that finally what that thing is? Zoomies.
Non-Fetus said he has a magic slash attack, an armor buff, his super book, and his fourth ability changes depending on if you did slash 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 armor, armor slash slash, or armor slash armor abilities before the ult.
One sec. It was a bad time to ask that. I think I could pause actually. I'm in my own little world, so yeah, it's possible. So do I have to get like all of them before time or bullshit? Or is it like, because it says wave 1.
Shifting focus.
No, it's just it must be just to collect shit and kill stuff.
The indifference. He could have given lessons in indifference.
Nothing better than listening to a, jaded lover or whatever the hell. I'm kind of burnt out on the whole, like, love triangle nonsense ever after, like, New War or Dreaming, whatever the hell it's called. Where your mom is, like, slept with a freak or whatever. It's, like, mostly weird Eldritch horror. I don't know. Some weird shit.
I saw off Krallen's things. I beat back the infested. And by the void I shall see the end of these monstrosities.
Summon these again. More of these guys. Spin the win. Okay, now we have a lot. Is it? Oh, wait, no. I wanted to. Oh, fuck it. We have shields then. More fun for us. Yeah. Do these things fight? I guess they do. I always figured the gunner ones were much better, but maybe like numbers is sometimes peak. We need 50 more.
McFlufferkin said he's a wizard with a magic book that combos based on how you order the first 2 spells, light and dark burst. So there's light plus dark, dark plus light, light plus light, and dark plus dark.
Oh, cool. So he has various different like things. That he picks up.
Bolty_1337 said, Grin, have you fully read the Suicide Manfar, or at least until current completion?
No, I haven't. Like the SS rank returner or whatever it's called, like Suicide SS rank. My favorite moment of all time. No, I stopped at right after the Miriam arc and like a little bit within the Tower arc. And I can't wait to like watch up again. But it's at the point where like it's so good and I love it so much that I'm kind of scared to continue it because I don't want it to be like, I don't want them to shit the bed and be like, no. I don't know how they can, but I'm hopeful that it'll. It's on the list of things to reread. But I plan on rereading the entire thing up into the various stuff. But I haven't. No, I have not. I'm not caught up. I guess is the best way I can say it.
Bolty_1337 said it's pretty good.
I know.
They
dude.
did the whole constellation killer thing pretty well.
Ooh, yeah. Well, dude, again, ever since they like were able to do Miriam so well, I just have thought like, holy shit. I don't know how like if they're able to keep up that level of like I don't know how to put it, Multi, and I'm not sure if you get this from it, but like for me, it's one of my favorites because it weirdly, it does do like the meaning of life in a lot of ways, or like variables of life, and that's why like I love it as it's probably my favorite story of all time, is because it kind of, at least in my opinion, kind of transcends. Like just at a base level, it's fun.
Said the summon is pretty much very useful to shield tank big hits, not as useful for damage. If you spam Tauron Strike Big Ass Laser, use the melee summons. If you spam Whirlwind Cannon.
Yeah. I know it's usually the gunners and then the Whirlwind Cannon, or the Whirlwind spinny thing. Yeah. It's the spin to win to me seems much better as far as like being able to tag everybody up. Not story-wise, but more like getting to know a specific character more. Yeah. I just find like that story to me is so... I don't know if the way it was meaningful, but it's like, I don't know. It's just cool that when you find a story that actually raises interesting questions instead of just kind of keeps them all very linear, if that makes any sense. It's hard to describe. I just like it a lot, basically. I'm just kind of like, the fact that Bolty is also saying that it goes well is like, okay, cool. So it's a story that it's good. It doesn't like fumble the bag. What's happening?
Catman 11234 said, "Love a good story, especially one that keeps giving."
Yeah, well, I like a story that, like, to me, again, it's tough, but like, there's various like things to stories. One is like, is it just enjoyable to watch? Is like the most important thing, or like read. And then the second thing is like, okay, is it like really clever about how it like structures its story? Like it like when you read a story or read something and it's like, I'm gonna mention something, and then it rewards you 20 chapters later for paying attention and shit like that, where there's like this interweaving story plot where you're like, holy shit, dude, that's so clever because they brought this up a couple story arcs ago, and it's just like, dude, fucking brilliant. But then another thing is where you're like, dude, this like story to me makes me feel like I can like embark on life with greater ease because of what you're trying to communicate through the various lessons in the story. So like it resonates on every single pitch. To me is what like is everything, I guess. And it's funny because like there are stories that to me are like, I think Ranker of Kings is probably one of the best like technically clever stories I've ever read. But it's not always the funnest, you know. Whereas this one story that me and Bolty really like seems to be like, yeah, it checks every fucking box, you know what I mean? So yeah, the fact that Bolty is hinting at the fact that it's still absolutely fire is peak. Also, Ben says, I didn't know Tenekai mods are and a bundle. What do you mean? I also love that like the romance thing with that story, Bolty, is just not where you would think it would be. You know, ends up being like a destroyer of worlds kind of thing. The Warframe melee mod. Oh, okay. Sorry, I seen that it was like late, so I thought, oh shit, I better fucking drink my coffee. Goddamn. Sorry about that. Now I'm fucking wired. Ooh. Yo, what the? Yo, what the? It's been a while since we've had a new person up in and bear witness to our totally normal sized drinking cup, whatever, bottle. My Hero has a great story. Yeah, My Hero is actually pretty good too. I think My Hero probably, the thing that My Hero does kind of strangely to me is My Hero, again, I can't stress enough how like one of the arcs that's like the most meaningful in like the story that I'm referring to is basically the main guy goes to like learn from this amazing samurai warrior huntress lady. Anyways, and her like special type of martial art is like embedded in like a type of suffering and like weaponizing pain for power, all these kind of things. Anyways, but one of the things that's crazy is like one of her like her beginner punch is something of like the punch of starvation or something like that. And basically the main character takes it upon himself to realize that like basically he has no idea how to do this punch. And he kind of like, they make a good point of like showing how good he's had it his whole life, like the fact that you've never had to feel like that feeling of starvation, etc. But the main character, like, this is the thing that like I love about the story so much, is he's a fucking insane person, like just fucking absolutely nonsense crazy. So what he ends up doing is he ends up like going into a cave and like basically fasting for like, what I think is like he starves himself basically for like, I think like 4 months or something crazy. So he vehemently understands like this feeling of starvation, and then he does the same thing for all the other fucking ways that you could die. Anyway, so like my hero is awesome, has a bunch of cool shit, but, and by the way, all that sounds crazy, like me just saying that sounds nuts. But what if I told you, if you read the story, you're like, yeah, it works. It works. It makes sense. You don't really think this is crazy. You're like, no, I get it. And actually, it's really meaningful the way they've kind of shape it and they tell you it. So like if someone could deliver you madness and you think, oh, that's fucking peak storytelling. Whereas My Hero is amazing, but I don't know if My Hero ever like puts their boot on your neck and it's like, guess what, bitch? Guess what, bitch? And you're like, this is awesome. Yeah. Masochist stuff aside, yes. The Return My Dad thing is just such a sick... yeah, dude. Yeah, it does like the time travel thing, which is usually such a cop-out in such a like clever way because it's such a violent price it ends up paying. And it's less like time travel and more about like what are you willing to do to get the best ending possible. Such a fucking cool concept. Like, you know, like Solo Leveling's awesome, but it doesn't kind of have that. It has like the trial by adversity and all that stuff and like all of the setup possible to make like the action the most glorious possible, but it doesn't have like any cost. This one, it found like the perfect razor for like, I'm not pissed when a character dies because there's theoretically like time travel or some variant of it, but what's really fucking cool is that there's always like this cost where you're like, dude, I wouldn't do that. Like I wouldn't, hey, I'm not starving in a fucking cave for 4 months just to be able to like overcome this thing and get the best ending for this fucking dungeon like floor range. It's so it relates so much to Let It Die and that weird bullshit thing too, because like all these other like modern day fantasy kind of things have like there's dungeons, but they don't do that where like humanity's just like trying to push into the fucking next batch of like 10 floors chunks, and how hard it is to overcome each one of them. And yeah, dude, and I think it's like one of those few things, Bolty, where there is like, I think there's a book, it's like One Piece basically, so like it is, I shit you not, from fucking nothing to all the way to the top. And it's probably like a fucking 800 chapters. I know One Piece is like a tiny kid book, but still, it's wild. So in the sense that if you wanted to like read something that you could read for like years, I think that'd be not a bad pick. This thing's grown on me. Looks kind of like a deer, like a majestic animal.
So, the Carvia have provided the very item.
Whoa. Whoa.
Very well. Proceed to the next.
Also, you guys see the Marvel Rivals fucking Cyclops dude? Man, Cyclops, I feel like gonna be maybe a tank. I feel like it'd be stupid if he was, but I feel like, man, I don't know. A fucking heavily beefed up Cyclops, I don't hate it. I don't hate it one bit. Maybe like a tank DPS hybrid. Last time they did that, they really shit the bed with Mr. Fantastic, but still.
Are a heavy burden for living beings to bear.
Strain, yes. Wait, what? Slain enemies drop void energy? Cool. Access the terminal. Where is the terminal? Not this way. Where the fuck? Did I pass it? Shit. Got there. I might have passed it. Maybe I should look at the map. Oh, it's this. Boop 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 boppity boopity boopity boppity. Mine is 1/4 of that. Yes, it's. I just don't like to go. I need. Yeah.
Said Cyclops is finally coming to Rivals. You need to be Vanguard or Strategist since we just got 2 duelists with Black Cat and White Fox.
Yeah, I forgot about the 2 duelists. I know it's a support and a duelist. So yeah, I hope it's a tank. I'd be super happy if it was a tank. Spin the win. Bada bada bada. Is there any reason to kill everything? Probably not. We're trying to get through the story. Spin. So funny, just like trying to get some movement speed, and then you see people just like crater. Ooh. Something aesthetic about the face there. And not anymore. Whenever I see the dark eyes, I think of a very kind of underrated movie. It's called, oh no. What is it called? It's like a bunch of dudes who were like wizards or some shit. Their eyes go black and they like kill their lifespan every time they use their magic or some shit. Ah! Is it called like Dominion or something? I don't know. It's okay. It's actually pretty good. To me, man, how do y'all feel about Ghost Rider 1? I feel like Ghost Rider was pretty fucking cool. The first one with Nicolas Cage, I thought was pretty good.
McFlufferkin said, either way, excited to see how he'll play. Cyclops had become a personal favorite thanks to some other games.
Yeah, I'm excited just because I think, I don't know how to put it, but I think Cyclops has the potential to be like really interesting because he basically is like a cannon, but I feel like he could still like beat the shit out of you, you know? Like I don't know, maybe we don't need another like ranged brawl character, but still. Actually, I think it'd be really cool if they like went all into range.
GRED71 said both Ghost Rider movies were fucking kick-ass.
I didn't like the
them.
second one, man. I thought the second one was like, to me, like it lost it quite a bit. And I never say that, but like I remember the first one, my family and me loved, and the second one I always just thought, Jesus, I got so lost in a lot of it, you know. But I thought the first one was actually like very fun movie. It felt like Fast and the Furious kind of shit, where like it doesn't need to change your whole life. It's just a fun time. Also, am I passing where I actually should be going? Probably. Probably yeah. Damn it. Work my knees. Summon all my stuff. This is a big ass map. Get up there. It's crazy to be using like old ass, you know, computers when we're in like a space age cathedral. Kind of wild.
McFlufferkin said, nowadays we're more likely to get Robbie Reyes over Johnny Blaze, so expect a muscle car instead of motorcycle.
Well, I was gonna say that was the one thing that was a bit weird, like the what is it called? The TV show for like, I think it was like some sort of weird Marvel thing. I don't know what it was. But that one I thought was pretty crap. Like, whenever I seen clips of, like, Ghost Rider in that weird, like, offshoot shield, whatever it's called, it looked pretty not great. So I thought, what a waste. You wasted... Oh, dude, what is Spawn? Is Spawn DC? I really hope we get something to do with Spawn, man. Spawn is also one of those characters that I just think is, like... If it had a good script, I think it'd be fucking really cool, you know? But I think that's just the problem, is that it's all pretty scuffed. I also thought the Spawn movie was a fun time. That was a little bit more like chaos, though. I understand why people don't like that one. I think the whole Ghost Rider thing is just a good time. Turn your brain off, enjoy the time. It's neat. But yeah, the Spawn movie, the what is it called? Goddamn.
McFlufferkin said Spawn is not part of DC or Marvel.
Oh right, it's comic book.
Angela was a Spawn character.
Right, comic book series.
Bolty_1337 said, was I the only one who liked the Blade movie?
Blades are great. Blade movie's great. With Ryan Reynolds, I thought that one was like my favorite version of it. I liked it a lot. Kill enemies, lower the sanctuary level, got him. I don't know, like I don't know if I like dislike many movies. I think most people are just like up their own ass. You know, it's like oh my god, it's like it's not that bad. Like what I hate is a movie that's like refuses to have fun. It's like, but what if instead of enjoying the experience, you had to think for 20 minutes and had to watch a guy in silence do something because we're trying to be artistic? And I'm like, kill me. What is your problem? Yeah. Like, again, one of the things that I think, well, again, I will still stand by the fact that one of my favorite movies of all time is Ender's Game, all right? And people were like, it's so shit. And I'm like, no, the book is great. The book is probably so fucking good in comparison. I never read the book, so the movie is fire. Okay? It was awesome. I do agree that a TV series would probably have been best. Had more time to breathe and all that. But still, where the fuck is this thing? Is it below? Oh, it is. What? I think I just have to kill things. I'm getting caught up in killing this one thing.
Catman 11,234 said Ender's
Yeah.
Game is a great book series. I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Ender's Shadow was amazing.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where I wonder if it holds up. Because, like, I know the first part where Ender does the thing, commits the act, but then I haven't heard many people like talk about what happens after the fact. Now, I'll be honest, what happens after the fact sounds less interesting. It sounds like, oh god, okay, yeah. So I kind of get that, where that's less fun.
GRed71 said, did you enjoy Steel, the Shaq superhero movie?
Steel? The Shaq movie? I think so. I thought you meant like Real Steel. Real Steel was also cool. Real Steel was that Hugh Jackman like Rock'em Sock'em Robot movie. Also fun. Again, I think that it's also okay to be like, this movie was just meant to be enjoyable. It wasn't trying to be like, oh my god, change your life, you know? Like, some movies can just be fun. I have never gotten into the Fast and the Furious movies, although I did enjoy Tokyo Drift. Not my particular poison, but people really like them, yeah. Not my thing. I'm trying to think, what is the like most garbo movie that you personally have fucked with? Honestly, I think most. Like, I think I could probably get into, what's it called?
McFlufferkin said love the Real Steel game.
Oh, it was a video game? I always thought it was Rock'em Sock'em, but maybe it's its own special thing. We did it, I guess. Yeah, I'm just following objectives. I have no idea if I'm actually completing them. Is it open? Nice. Ooh, cool hands. Metallic hand. Ooh, bubbles. Nope, those are balloons. Also, oh, this actually is something we can grab. Cool. Hey, little man. Creepo.
Catman 11,234 said it was a movie as well.
Excellent.
Yeah, Real Steel. Yeah, no, I knew that one. I just don't know if it was a game beforehand. No, I think wasn't there like a Twisted Metal movie?
McFlufferkin said they made a movie tie-in game on the Xbox Live Arcade.
The one movies I didn't really fuck with is the Mortal Kombat movies. Even as a person who can like enjoy most things, I feel like I never could fuck with that one. Again, Spawn is kind of in that same ilk of like, you know, dude. Does anyone remember? I can't remember the exact thing of it, but it's like peak childhood. I don't know if we can watch that. If it might be copyrighted. But does anyone remember these two movies? There is one where like it's like a martial art movie that's like super old, and I just remember it being where like I think a guy, it's like a funny silly martial art movie. I can't remember what it was though. Like I'm trying to think. There was like this moment in it that was like so funny and so weird. I don't know if it's like the guy.
GRed71 said check your DMs. Sent you a trailer for Steel.
For Steel, I'll check it out in a minute. But so there's the classic like one of the best movies ever for like just bullshit. It's basically like Bollywood Japanese martial art mix with like soccer. Awesome. So fun. Fucking great concept. But then there's another one that came I think before that one, which was like a guy who like I think he gets like covered in a cast, and then he gets like a butterfly hits him, and then he can like shatter worlds with his punches because he's like a martial artist. I can't remember it. Shit. Shonen, I think that's what it is. That's what it's called. Yes, that one. Awesome. So fun. But I can't remember the other one. The other one's like it's the same type of thing where it's like this martial art goofy movie, silly movie. I don't know if it's like the guy gets like his shit beat the shit out of him or something. I don't know. Man. Golly. I also never really got too into like the Van Damme type of movies, and I guess one of the things that missed me as a kid. I probably would have gotten into them. I was big into Jackie Chan fucking anything though. But yeah. Dude, I remember even watched some of the bad Jackie Chan movies, like the fucking Tuxedo. I don't know if that's bad. I just thought it was not his best work. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I don't even know if I want to bring this up, but do y'all remember fucking Spy Kids, dude? I shouldn't have put a fucking name. Do you guys remember Spy Kids? Man. What a weird, like, thing I put in the back of my mind. I haven't thought about forever. Jesus. I remember when we went to... I remember Spy Kids 3 being such a letdown, but it was kind of cool because it was 3D. But man, I remember like the cool art. Dude, it's so crazy because I think, dude, Spy Kids might have been way ahead of its time. Because like you basically get like pulled in, like you get isekai'd into a video game world basically and some shit. Oh man, crazy. Cool concept, bad execution maybe. I thought the second Spy Kids was the best by far. And then they made a third one which felt like so absolute shit. What is Red sending us? Let's see. This. I don't know, Red. Last time we got copyright claim. We could watch some little highlights maybe. I feel like I would enjoy this movie. It's with Shaq. Dude, I feel like there was this one movie that was RoboCop-y. Very RoboCop vibes. What a character. That guy's massive. Does anyone ever remember, like, it's not Shazam, but it was like a similar thing? He's like a guy who was a wizard or something. It wasn't Shaq, but everyone always mixes up him with Shaq. Ooh, a person with a wheelchair with guns on it? Hot damn. Alright, guys, I don't want to get my stream destroyed. It looks very cool. I'm very scared now that we watch any movie on this damn thing. I hope the stream doesn't get bid.
Thank you. A moment, please.
Yeah, dude, we tried watching fucking iRobot, was it? No, we watched that one how was it called? Oh, that goddamn movie. I can't think of what it was called.
Balti_1337 said good thinking.
Which one, to bail? Yeah, movies we should be very careful with. Fuck with. We can do like Images, maybe.
McFlufferkin said Steel is a DC character, inspired by Superman, and was a Full Metal dude with a hammer.
Ooh. Full Metal Hammer. Oh yeah, but he looked kind of like where was that thing from Oblivion? The Black Cowl.
Lloyd to understand why I had to leave. Without him, why I forced him to destroy the device after I had gone, and why I could never say the words he so needed to hear.
Old gay hits different, I feel like. Dude, oh my god. Whenever I think about this, I think whenever I hear anything like more remotely like that, I think the same shit. What do I do? Enter?
If I had remained in the Deimos laboratory.
Anyways, I think of this video, and it's so crazy. Basically, it's like a TikTok guy, basically, and he goes to like various Walmarts, and he just hits on people. But he hits on people who never you would think. So like he'll go up to like an old dude and like say some shit, and it's insane. It's insane his hit rate on like there's a guy who looks like he's 98, and he's mentioning something like pseudo in that realm of like, what do you think? And the old guy's like, I don't think I could handle you. It's just, oh my god, it gives me the heebie-jeebies every single time I seen it and I think about it, because it's just like, dude, you're fucking 90 and you're like, let's get after it. It's crazy. Maybe dudes are just always like, nah, you're always revving to go. Who knows? Anyways, next video. I don't like the way he speaks. He speaks like, what's that goddamn character? Half-Life? All the difference in the world. I can't really do it right. It's like a weird fucking spacing out your language. Also, dude, there's something like really cool. Is Cat here still? Maybe, I don't know. Cat. I don't know if you probably weren't here in the beginning. I've decided to do the Zenithal thing and drop the shadow mask, but still do the analogous highlight. Is this stream broken, by the way? No one's commented anything in a while. Did we just get absolutely DMCA claimed? We're still good. Okay, we're still good. I thought, Jesus Christ. It's bad timing. Ooh, but yeah, okay, I decided to finish all highlight thing.
Bolty_1337 said, "You remember the times, Grin, when we got peak visual novel, Grin, and we were watching you play Sucker of Love? Peak times, we need something like that again."
I'm game. I just can't, we're in a time right now where I can't quite do anything that requires time. I can't even fucking be bothered to play fucking Warframe. Off hours. I think I'll be good in a month. I feel like, not a month. I don't want you guys to wait a month. I'll probably good for 2-3 weeks, I think. My goal for next week is to paint Lone Statue, and then next thing is going to be video. So we'll see. I don't want to commit to
perfect moment.
We'll see to be fine, but we didn't hit. We did hitch Adam. Oh no! Yikes! We did just overcome our warning thing, so hopefully we got another warning. I think that's how it works. But what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I think about there's definitely things that to me in my head, I'm sure Lone or Fluffin now has stuff like this too. But it's if I was trying to pursue this in a more serious way, which I do plan to in some way, I think my dream in a weird way would be to set up a little painting area and then be able to paint live on stream and then go and oscillate between a couple games. Maybe we play a game like Warframe and then we make a statue and paint it, and then we will play more of the game, all that kind of stuff. I think that'd be neat. But then there's also games I just think will do well. I think dating sim weirdness is always really fun. All those kinds of things I think are neat and interesting. The issue is, dude, is there's not a lot of Sucker for Love, silly. There's silly dating sim games, but there's Sucker for Love is such a awesome concept because it's still fun. It still takes itself seriously enough to where you can kind of get vested interest in stuff. But all the other ones is do you want to date a pigeon? And you're dude, I don't this is just silly for the sake of silly. Where it's fun when there's this is weird for the sake of fun instead of silly for the sake of silly. Maybe that makes more sense, but yeah. There's still got to be something to bite into and have fun with. But I love those things. That's my favorite thing of doing any of those things where who is best girl? Who should we choose? Did I fuck it up?
Got some friends and other streamers that do that on some days throughout their weekly schedules. Gaming on specific days, art or painting on others.
Yeah, I just think it'd be cool to see. I think the process is interesting-ish to watch, and it leaves kind of stuff something open for that. I also think that it's kind of cool to for people who are hey, I really like this character. I'm cool, let's paint it. I think that's kind of neat. Yeah, stuff like that. I think is just something that again, it's weird because I see all these things. I just don't see people capitalize on stuff as fun as they could. Yeah. It's kind of hard to go into what I mean by that exactly, but yeah.
The skin of a martyr doesn't suit you.
Ba.
If something matters.
Yeah, it's tough because when I think of streaming stuff, it's kind of interesting to stream. Yeah, it's basically there's two ways of thought. There's the content angle idea, which is what is something that's just a really fun concept of a stream. I think Lone saying, gun only run of this game that's came out, or melee only run of this game coming out is awesome. That just makes your stream generally interesting. Someone who could come in for 2 seconds, immediately get it.
For us to play through the Monster Prom series of games, its competitive dating sim series, where everyone are monsters.
Yeah, see, that sounds great. That sounds like more what I'm thinking. But so there's videos like that. Same thing with that, playing monster whatever game thing. I'm sure both would get kicked out of that because yeah. But that would be fun. But I also think there's the other train of thought, which is more chill. It's I just want to play a game, kind of create a nice little hub of people who also play Warframe and want to just chill. There's two ways of thought of do I just want to become that nice static that people like in the background, or do I want to create something that people can't wait to see what you do next, kind of thing. And I don't know. I'm at the point where I think both of those don't work until you bring momentum in from another channel. So if you do shorts or YouTube or guides of any kind, and you push people towards that, then it's satisfying the people who have decided to give you a chance, and that's it. But I still feel you need to get some pull. So until I even start doing any of that or thinking about that, I kind of feel my attention should be on trying to get some attention in some capacity through other means, and then pulling them back to the stream, I guess. Oh, return to the orbiter. Leave?
Raidnade said, I second Monster Prom Gaming.
That sounds great.
It's a RLY great and silly game series.
It's a really great series. Is it provocative or is it? That's something that's fun with Sucker for Love. Is it there was still like, they weren't like it's like a children's weird prom nonsense. It was still like a guy who was like, I'm trying to bang these monsters. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, do you want to like go on a date with Tiffany and hold hands? And you're like, well, this is just kind of cringe. Yeah. Also, what do you want from me? Return to the Arbiter. Is this him? No. Where is Arbiter? Last mission, exit Sanctuary. I think that's what it means. Also, Ray was saying that.
McFlufferkin said it's very much meant for mature audiences.
Okay, cool. Maybe we should look at a little clip of it then. I want to see what it is. There's also just so much stuff, man. Again, like Lone and Fluff both have been saying how good that Neverness Taverness thing is, and I'm just like, no. I guess it's good. Again, we should never. Don't be creeping, man. That, I guess. Do I have enough? I guess. Build. We'll wait here. Just chill for a minute. Ben says, I'm waiting for Ananta. Dude, same. I'm so excited for, it's like the one that's like a cross between everything. Also, it costs 0 to rush, so I guess we should do it. Rush this build actually is free for this item during this quest. Okay. Cool.
The Jahu Gargoyle. Bring it back here and we shall examine what Thorn will do to help us.
Got it? Yeah, dude, I'm also really excited for the one. Like to me, it's like that one seems even more fun, which is like there's web swinging. There's like, the only thing that would make it as good is if there was also some sort of like tycoon element of it, which is like, I want to buy up the whole fucking city. Instead, it's just like, I don't know what the loop is in that game, you know? Outside of like references. I wonder like, is it just a story or is it like, no, there's like the dungeons, there's like these expeditions, there's co-op. Like I don't know what the loop is, you know. Whereas like every gacha game dissolves into like, hey, you can get artifacts, I guess. Only a couple a day though. Have fun doing that for a year, you know. Which is why I like that Neverness to Everness has like a different feedback loop, which is basically tycooning, buying up the whole city. Like I think that's neat. So I'm hoping that Ananta has, or I think it's Ananta, which is whichever that one thing is. Sleeping Dogs, Yakuza fights. Yeah, that seems fun too. Yeah, there's a ton of reasons why that seems fun to me. But yeah, I do think, I do hope it still has like some of those GTA elements. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be more akin to like Sleeping Dogs or like Spider-Man. I feel like it's going to be very similar to Spider-Man. I'm just curious what the loop is.
Albrecht may have told you to build that thing, but given how he used people and threw them away,
McFlufferkin said, the nice part about Ananta is that it will only have cosmetic gacha. Characters are earned.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I just hope they don't like, again, I would be shitty if they like all of the default characters look shitty. You know, that's always tough. Let's wind down. I hope I can leave without it breaking everything. Oh, let's check out what this thing you guys sent me was. What was it called? Monster Prom thing? What is it? How good is it? Is it fun, silly, cute, all that? Let's exit Warframe. What are we looking up? Monster. There's 4 of these fucking games? Holy shit. Trailer. What about 3? Let's see 3 and 4. All right, let's watch 3 and 4. What is this? All right, pull up this. What's going on? All right, this is number 3. Loop. We can mute it. It's fine. I don't want to really play. All right. Art style's cute, and this is supposed to be like there's like an R version of it essentially, because most of these goddamn games have like a patch or something where it's like, you want to see some shit? Hey!
McFlufferkin said yup, and a 5th one on the way. I own all 4 so I could host it.
God, wait, is it, we can co-op it? What you mean? What does that mean? I thought it was a single player. There's a lot of dudes up in here. I thought it'd be mostly, yeah. You ready? I don't understand what it is. It seems like it's actually quite gamey. Like, it's not just one thing where it's like, remember this character's favorite food. So that's kind of cool. We've seen a lot of Harry dude, though. We have a ghost smoke creature. We have Wolverine monster humanoid. Frankenstein. Black guy. Yes, I've seen that. That's the worst I've seen ever. What the F is that? Tentacle thing. Dude, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it very much just seems... And the black guy.
McFlufferkin said, it's a multiplayer turn-based game with up to 4 players.
Oh!
I can be the sole controller, and just have myself, you, and others of the chat decide what we each do.
Oh, it's weird. So it's not like a dating sim then. It's just like I don't even know what you would classify it as. And this is the 4th one in the series. We have the one guy, Fire Lady, Franken dude looking cool as hell, Franken lady looking cool as hell. Jesus Christ. Oh, so it's the same people again and again and again? So this isn't a dating sim then. This is just I don't know what you call it, but like an arcade hangout thing. Yeah, okay. Okay, there's some spiciness in there.
Raidnade said, yeah, it's kind of like a party game.
Huh. So we each play a character, I guess, and you can like bang each other, I guess, or what? I'm not sure what it is. Like besides the party, I get the party game. I just don't know what is this. I thought this was a dating sim. I got maybe my shattered what I thought it was. Arcade games, I might be shit at. It seems really fun. It seems really like it's got a great style. But there's fucking 4 of them probably. We'll put it on the list. The Clussy thing is crazy. Okay,
McFlufferkin said, they've added a lot of playable characters that were previous NPCs or date options in previous entries. Lots of fun stuff. Very mature audience coded.
Got
Blue,
it.
Green, red, and yellow are the players.
Got it. Okay, so it's not... Oh, I see. So is each one of the characters... So you can pick 4 of these characters, I guess? Maybe there's just a bunch of characters you can pick with, and then there's like multiple things you can do. So is it just a party game? Because I do see there's like... If you do this thing, you unlock a schmexy clown pin-up thing. Yes, see this. Harlequin must be her problem, right? It has to be a variable like that. Oh man, I've been on this new rhythm game called Dead as Disco. I wonder what that is. Yeah. I can't believe we what is it called? Rock Band was so prolific that I'm so shocked that it like just died.
Volty_1337 said that was prob one of the endings you can get.
Oh, okay. So that's like your reward if you win. You get like some sort of thing. Neat. I like the Franken guy. He looks cool as hell. Yes.
McFlufferkin said, it's a multiplayer dating sim.
Multiplayer dating sim. I don't really see the dating variable here, but maybe I'm just blind. Probably blind. What is it saying?
Yes, I am a big weirdo. Yes, I am a super total weed.
Let's keep the sound off. Let's keep the sound off. Should check it. It's called Disco what? Let's see. Dead Disco. Dead as Disco trailer. What is going on with this? Ooh, oh shit! That looks cool as hell. In this one tray, is that Deadpool? What the F? Let me slow it down. What is going on with this? This looks hella cool. Looks like Trev Strikes Again vibes. Dead is Disco. Sifu, but made by the guys who made by Pseudo 51, maybe? Definitely feels very, very, very Sifu. Sifu probably with music in the background, just fucking banging it out. That kind of thing. You know, instead of like, you know, a snare from a flute or something with Sifu. Yeah. Actually, dude, I don't know why I love this shit.
McFlufferkin said Deada's Disco's demo has a bunch of mods already, but you can import music to fight to the beat.
Oh, is it like a timing thing? Like, dude, that's really cool. Very fun. A rhythm-based beat-em-up game? I hope we get another High on Life. I know it got bought by a company or something like that, so hopefully we get more. But yeah. It looks very Sifu-like. Neat. I get it. What a good find. I personally have not played Sifu yet. I would like to play it. It has VR support, so I would like to play it in cool 3D of craziness. But this is a thing for an ambition for a future me that is less busy. But yeah, but still very neat. And we played another game like this that was very similar called Neon White. Also had like a really cool style. Some games like this that just have really like fucking peak style. And they're always great.
You mean Hi-Fi Rush?
What did I say? High on Life? Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush. Sorry, Hi-Fi Rush is what I meant. I hope we get another Hi-Fi Rush. I mean High on Life. Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah. Again, I think we should be. I just don't know if it's gonna be ever as charming as the first one, which seemed like it just had so much passion and like barely got out alive, basically. But yeah. I think High on Life will go down as a absolute classic for years to come, though, which is cool. They got that in the bag. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we will, in fact, be doing more of the story grind, probably, unless you guys are like, no, Grin, this. But I just need to bang out the story, and I have been shitting proficiency when it comes to doing Warframe grind story things, which I should not. I should be making a point to do that. Anyways, Red says, I'm effing terrible at rhythm games. Me too, man. I was pretty okay at Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush was a little just fun though, because it's always the same like bop 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 bop. It wasn't ever some sort of like bop 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 bop. That should just get like I hate that. Yeah, Rock Band was not my thing. Great stream. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe Fluff and Lone are both streaming. I'll post both their links to the various streams that they got in the chat. If you want to go check out any of them, I believe Lone is. Let me paste this first before I check and verify. I assume it's Ananta or Neverness. Sorry. Let's see. Lone is playing. We got go to prison to bust out waifus. I assume. Oh no, sorry. It's Zenless. Is it? No, it's not. How the fuck did I see this? One sec.
Raid Note said, I saw a video where someone put Ban Yue from Zenless into this game.
Never to Everness.
LOL.
I think it's Never to Everness. Yeah, Lone's playing Never to Everness. Fluff, I believe, is playing. Let's see. Fluff is playing. All right, Fluff is trying to clean up the rest of Borderlands. Boppity boopity. Paste this. This is Fluff's stream. Boop. What do you go? Whichever one you find enjoyable, click. Whichever one you think is more neat for whatever game you're interested in. If otherwise, they have Fluff streams constantly every week, so if you pop into any of his streams at any point in the week, you'll probably find him. Lone streams Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Check him out if you so desire as well. And let me... Boppity boopity. We're going to raid Lone, who is playing a game that I hope I can play in the future, but I'm probably wasting time, and it's going to be gone by the time I get to it, and I'm depressed and sad and all that. And let us also, I'll raid Fluff on YouTube, because we got your Lone does not stream on YouTube. God damn it, Lone. Maybe multi-stream is too much, though. Multi-streaming can be hard on PC, so it could be too much to get good quality for stuff and things. Anyways, why can't I? Oh, customize, there we go. Scroll down to the bottom. I've done this so many times, you think it'd be easier for me to do it. Boop. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you so much. Also, big shout out to Nong for being an absolute sweetie pie and giving me a fantastic dog pack and catching me up so fast on having to not grind for all the dog bullshit combo things. So shout out to Nong. Again, don't deserve any of it, but very much grateful for it. Alas. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I can see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thank you kindly for your time. I hope I can see you tomorrow, and goodbye for now, my friend.